grind, don't stop. Yeah, grind, don't stop. Yeah, I started with nothing, just a dream in my head. Yeah, late nights, empty pockets, sleeping with stress instead. Yeah, no handouts, no favors, had to learn on my own. Had to turn on my struggle into something I own. Yeah, I remember those days when I felt so small, like nobody would care if I even stood tall. But I kept going anyway. It didn't fold, didn't quit. Heavy, you can't do it, just added the grit. I was broke, I was tired, still I stayed on my grind. Had a vision in my heart, in the fire in my mind. Every loss, every fall was a lesson I learned. Every bridge that was burned made the hunger just burn. Don't stop, I keep moving every day. Even when it's heavy, I still find a way. Don't stop, I was built for the pain. Turn the pressure I felt into fuel for my name. They see the glow now, but they don't see the nights when I question my path, when I doubted my life. But I stay locked in, never lost my focus. Turn my broken moments into something that explodes. I was down on my knees, had to learn how to rise. Had to see through the storm with my own two eyes. No shortcuts, no luck, just discipline and time. Now I'm climbing my way up every step of the climb. Don't stop, I'm still pushing through it all. Even when I fall, I still answer the call. Don't stop, yeah, I'm chasing the top. Ain't no finish line here, cause the grind don't stop. Every scar that I got is a part of my story. Every dark little moment turned into my glory. Now I speak for the ones who were stuck in the pain, telling them keep going, you can win through the rain. I don't wait for the moment, I just go and create it. Every dream in my mind, I'm the one that will make it. From the bottom I rose, now I'm steady and strong. And I built this whole life from where I didn't belong. Don't stop, it's the life that I chose. Through the highs and the lows, I just grow and I grow. Don't stop, yeah, I made it my truth. Everything that I am came from struggle and proof. Yeah. Yeah, win every day. Yeah, win every day. I know what struggle feels like. Late nights, trying to make it feel right. Win every day, I was down, but I'm still here. Turn my doubt any drive, turn my fear. Win every day, keep going, don't stop. Even when it's hard, I still reach the top. Win every day, yeah, we all got a chance. One more step, one more win, one more dance, yeah. I don't wait, I just take what I want. Pressure on my back, but I still move front. No excuses, I've been through the pain. Turned every loss into fuel in my brain. Wake up, same mission, no sleep, no break. If I fall, I bounce back, that's the price I pay. They talk, but I live what I say. I'm built for the storm, I don't run away. Win every day, I don't know no other way. Came from the dark, now I light up the stage. Hardcore still, I don't fold, I don't shake. Every single move that I make is a play. Win every day, yeah, I'm chasing the grind. No luck here, I just sharpen my mind. They see the results, but they don't see the climb. I was down bad, now I'm winning with time. Look, I don't quit, I don't break, I don't bend. Every ending I had just became a new bend. New level, new devil, I fight to the end. And I stack all the wins, and I do it again. No safety net, I jump on faith, build my own lane. Had to break that gate, now every setback turn to great escape. I was born for the pressure, I don't need escape. Win every day, that's the code that I live. Take everything pain, try to give. Turn it to power, that's what I give. No looking back, I got more life to live. Yeah, win every day. Win every day.
All right. Whoa. Sorry, guys, I'm a little late. I know I'm 5 minutes late. But what's good? What's good? It's been a while. We did one of these. It's been a while. It's been a minute. But, you know, coming in, looking at this market, got my shades on. You know the type of day it's been. Let's see if it continues. Well, look at this grind up. Why is it that every time I choose to stream in the afternoon, it grinds up? It's weird. I don't know. Every afternoon stream, I schedule it, not knowing the day we're gonna get. And yeah, grind up day. Grind up. Another day where it's grinding up. We'll kind of see what the opportunities that show up. But it might be. We'll see. I'm not looking to chase anything. We'll come up with a plan if we see any trades. But how's everyone doing? Hold up. Let me pull up the chat here. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Enjoyed the music. First time here. Saw you on Chart for Next. Welcome, bro. Welcome. Love the song. Bro, it's just hype up music, all right? Nothing comes easy, especially in trading. You got to grind continuously. Why did you change your chart from white to black? Because now I'm into black things, bro. I used to be into white things. Now I'm into black things. Okay? That's why I changed it. Yush, how often do you stream? I hardly see you. It's because I'm streaming in Discord. I'm streaming in my Discord. Brother, please launch the live mentorship. I mean, I kind of have a small mentorship, don't I? In the Discord. We're gonna have fun regardless, okay? If this one's a grind up, let it grind up. All right. We're gonna find our opportunities if they show up, but we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. Okay. If we don't take a trade, I'll do a giveaway. Okay. For you keeping up with me, it will be at a random point, so you gotta stick around. But I'm not gonna force a trade. One thing I will not do is force a trade. Okay. But if anything, ask questions in the chat. I got my chat pulled up, and we'll have fun. We'll have fun. I just hope we get a good trading opportunity. We get some volatility because this has just been grinding up for hours. For hours, just grind up. YouTube video when? It's a great question. Soon, all right? YouTube video soon. I just got back from my vacation. I was away for 10 days. Dude, the shades are out. All right? It's been a good day. It's been a good day. The shades had to come out. Hold up. Let me make this kind of bigger. You can see the chat here. Okay. So what we're gonna do today is I want to make this collaborative, okay? I have one of my community members. He's gonna join me on the stream. If you remember the last stream we had Chris come on. Well, Chris is not available, okay? He's enjoying. He just got married a few weeks ago. He's enjoying his life. He's a married guy now, and when he's newly married, he's got responsibilities that he's got to take care of. If you know what I mean. But we have a Discord member who's gonna be joining us, and I told him to be brutally honest. Like, look, I don't know what he's gonna ask. You know how I like to do it here. We keep it raw. The streams are always raw, which is what makes them, I think, amazing. Because you get my raw self. If I crash out on someone, you see it, right? I don't hide shit. I just be myself on stream, and whatever happens, happens, right? But we're gonna bring him on. I don't know what he's gonna ask. Hopefully, he doesn't say something wild. I don't know, but I hope it's I can hope it's a good conversation. All right. He was the first one that volunteered. So from the Discord. And let's see what questions he asks. We're gonna bring him up in like 20 minutes, and we'll see. All right, let me see what questions you guys have, and then we can also talk about what I want to look for a potential trade today. If we can get one. All right. New video when? Soon. That's all I'll say. How was London gathering? It was fine, bro. I had fun. It was a vibe. I got to meet traders, talk trading. Can't hate on that, bro. Can't hate on that. I mean, I was there for vacation. The last stop was the expo. I had fun time. It was kind of hot. I went to London and Europe um, when it was really hot, and that's the one thing I wish I considered, but there was not knowing. It's Mother Nature telling me, "Hey, you're gonna be suffering in the heat." Oh man. All right, let's take these off, bro. Let's get focused up. All right, enough of all this shit. Let's focus up. Oh, that actually hurts my eyes because it's not even sunny. I'm inside. I'm wearing shades, bro. We'll put them back on if we get a good trade. All right. Okay. Um. Okay. Please stream daily? Well, I'm not gonna stream daily because of you, because you're spamming in chat. So I'm definitely not streaming daily now because of you. All right. Stop spamming the same shit over and over. And I don't want to stream daily on YouTube. I'll be honest. It's a distraction. I stream daily on Discord with my group, and I'm pretty happy with that. I stream here once in a while, whenever I feel like it. All right. Let's look at what the market's been doing. Again, just been grinding up all day. Second day where we've just grinded up. What I want to kind of see today, look, you have a huge volume cluster built here. We have this breakout. You have low volume nodes here in the range. So this is the pullback area that I want to kind of watch and see how we react. And you can kind of see right here. Let me move this. It's a big pocket, I know. But look at all this buying that got initiated here, creating this low volume node right over here between 470 and 450. Right? I don't want to long this here. I think the RR is kind of skewed. I would like to see a little bit more of a pullback before I even consider a long. And I'm not even thinking short because look at the structure. Why would I be looking at shorts here? The structure the whole day has been long, right? Look at the structure. This is your open. We had an opening drive higher, higher low, higher low, higher low, right? And this is just grind. There's just no structure. It's just straight grind up, slow grind up. So that's what I'm watching for. On ES, let me show you guys something, all right? So this is the trade that I took today on ES. It's kind of crazy because we legit got the only good pullback on this move. I took this long here on, this is where I made the 867. Look, put this on. Look, we took a trade long here when it swept underneath here, reclaimed it. And we rode this. I trailed my stop. And I made $867 on two cons here. But look at this. almost a perfect ad if I left a runner. If I left a runner. But it was a low volume setup, similar type of setup. This 15s was your overnight high. We had a quick sweep above. We left low volume node and we were forming value higher. So that was the idea behind it. I want to see if we can get a similar setup again, either with NQ or ES. We have low volume node here. If you notice right here, right? Low volume pocket. If we can get a pullback underneath 550 into this pocket, we'll see if we can get an opportunity. Okay? That is the trade idea that I want to see. If this, we're going to watch for this, right? Other than that, I don't see anything. We're not going to take a trade because I don't see anything. We created a plan, and now the goal is to just wait. Okay? That is the majority of the trading. You create a plan and you just wait. If it doesn't, if things don't happen according to your plan, guess what? You don't trade. You come back tomorrow. Okay? Cool? Awesome. Does that make sense? The plan makes sense, guys? Here he is, my boy Unworthy. He's back. He's back. He's back. Oh man. All right, what is the chat saying? Hold up. Pull back to the fair value gap. Call it what you want, bro. Fair value gap, tomato, fucking whatever you want to call it. I just told you what I see. If it's a fair value gap, it's a fair value gap. Whatever you see that makes you successful. That's what makes me happy. If you're successful, if you became successful, whatever makes you successful, that gets you there, do that. Are you trading live? Are you doing live trading in Discord? Yes, I'm doing live trading in Discord. How do I join and what's the fee? You can check out the website yushcapital.co. Why don't you trade gold? Because I don't want to. Why would I trade? Okay, so why would I trade something new where I don't know how it moves? Like for years, I've just traded ESNQ. That's where I built my strategy, my risk parameters. I stick with it. Man, crazy past 2 days, guys. Crazy past 2 days. This thing just grinding. Oh, to 2 days to start the week. Just a grind up. All right. Wanted to make sure. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys, man. Every time I've decided to do like a day before that, hey, we're gonna stream on YouTube today, it's been a grind up day. Last time we streamed, we got it set up, but we had to like wait the last like what 30 minutes or something for the session for the trade. We'll just we'll trade what we can get, man. What we can do. What we can do. All right. What I want to do, I want to see if our guest is ready, okay? I want to see if our guest is ready to come on. 2:30. Great content. You mentioned Gix in your other video, how to use Gix. Soon, bro, soon. That's a good video idea. There'll be another video in a week, okay? I promise. I promise. 1 week. I've just been away. I haven't been home. Oh, I couldn't really do much. That's really just it. Couldn't make anything because I wasn't home. See if he's ready to come on. Yo,
Yo,
what's good? What's up,
what's up,
Mike?
man?
How's it going, bro?
Yeah, great, great. I just like a few minutes ago just opened your stream.
Hmm? Well, welcome to the stream. I think let me make sure they can hear you. Can you guys hear my boy
Yeah,
Mike?
thank you for having me, by the way.
Hey man, you're the first guest. Well, technically second guest, but first from the Discord, from the community. So welcome,
Yeah,
bro.
oh, that's awesome.
Thank you for volunteering. You're the first one
Of course.
that was interested when I asked. So we brought you on. So I
Great.
know you're fairly new, right? How long have you been? How long have you been in the community?
3 weeks. This is my third week.
Okay, not so new. Not so
I
new
mean,
then. Hey.
like like not new to the community, but still new to order flow and stuff. Dude,
Okay. What did you trade before order flow?
ICT, unfortunately.
Me too. I think I think any futures trader or FX trader has come across ICT at one point because it's like one of the most talked about kind of strategies
Yeah, definitely.
when you look online on social media, right? Um, cool. So I guess did you just start trading order flow like 3 weeks ago when you joined, or did you trade it before and you were like more interested in how I was trading it, how I was incorporating it? Would love to know.
I was yeah, I basically just started with ICT. Like that was the first thing that I laid my eyes on when I got into trading.
Yeah.
Um, and then about like for the last 3 months, I was just following the order flow world, so to speak, and I was just fascinated by it's like it just goes so much into depth to what the market represents and what it's doing, which I think ICT is just has a lack of. In my opinion, like looking back at it now, it's just not so detailed, and I'm the kind of person who wants to know every little detail of everything. So order flow was just perfect for me.
Got you. Well, hey man, I'm just like you. I wanna there doesn't always have to be a reason why something is happening, but
Yeah,
in order for I think you have to kind of come to a conclusion about things to get that confidence when you enter a position. And I think with order flow, it gives you like actually like, okay, this how many orders hit the book. You can actually see
yeah,
and have conviction. Okay, there was like 200 lots hit here. I'm gonna follow this person hitting the offer to go along with this guy, right? You don't know the true
yeah, yeah,
intent behind it, but you can kind of come to a conclusion based on how the market is reacting off where that big trade came in, right? Which is what
yeah, yeah,
makes
yeah,
order flow so fascinating to me too. It's like I can kind of go back and see, okay, I can see the footprints of all the orders coming in. I mean, kind of come to a conclusion. Okay, this is how the larger participants are positioning for the day, and just follow them, right? Because that's you've been in the
yeah,
Discord for 3 weeks. You see, right? I don't like to trade too many counter trend. I don't like to trade too many trades on the counter trend. It's more so just look at how the structure of the market, and just trade the
yeah,
side that's winning.
yeah.
So
And also with order flow, it's just you can see the reactions happening like real time and what's happening. So for me, like from the first day, I started
yeah,
on your Discord and started going back to your streams and trying to backtest. Just looking at it just fascinated me. uh, because just by looking at like a delta profile plus big trades and then seeing the reaction in real time, just it just excited me, to know what's happening, to see just happening in front of your eyes and see every little detail.
yeah.
That's what got me.
Yeah, man, that's the cool thing about order flow, right? And
Yeah,
I think what you've said is like, would you say you've gotten more confident with order flow since I know it's like when you first start learning order flow, it's like this big, complicated type of thing. You're like, holy shit, there's so much. Where
yeah,
do I start? Right?
yeah, yeah.
I want to ask you, where did you start and when did it I'm sure it was confusing in the beginning, right? But what helped you slow the process down and when did it start making sense to you?
So yeah, like you said, like the first time I laid my eyes on a order flow chart, like by myself, not looking at some video, it was just like the meme all over Instagram where you come into an airplane cockpit, and like there's all these buttons and you have no idea, absolutely no idea what is what and what you're doing. Uh, but so I was kind of intimidated by that, at first, but I knew eventually that I would want to get into it, so I just simply structured it. I searched for the most uh, basic and common confluences for order flow. So, delta profile, profile, big trades, etc., etc. Uh, and I just kind of build up from there. Then I, bumped into you on YouTube, and I decided to go for it. And yeah, like no complaints so far.
Awesome, bro. I mean, hey, if it's the most important thing is if it's helping you, if you're able to piece information together and it brings you structure to where things are making sense, you're getting confident in your trading. That's the most
Yeah,
important thing, right?
yeah.
It's not
I
about
mean, there's yeah, yeah. There's also like of course, there's still it's not like I figured out order flow in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
There's still things that happen that I don't fully understand, but that's that comes with time, and with repetition. So I'm just looking forward to it.
Exactly, man. It's all repetition, dude. Over
Yeah.
time, you build the market structure and all the data that you have. It just compounds, and then you build like a system, your own system, right? On top of what
Yeah.
I'm using, you could have your own system. You're like, okay, I want to take this from you. Okay, this doesn't seem that useful to me. I'm not going to use that, right? But that's how you build your own
Yeah.
system. And that's really the key. Well, thanks for answering all the questions. Now I want to kind of
Yeah. No problem.
hand it to you. Do you have any questions for me? And look, I strictly asked you, right? Just ask them right on stream, good or the bad, right?
Mhm.
And we'll just talk live, bro, like unfiltered,
Yeah. Yeah.
and just see, right? So you can talk about like any questions you have, right? Obviously,
Yeah.
nothing
For
personal. Don't go a personal
Oh yeah.
route, right?
Honestly, yeah. Don't worry. I'm not gonna ask you about money or some shit. Don't worry. It was yeah. The first, like honestly, the first question that popped into my mind when you asked me to be on stream was about trading psychology in general. Um, like I've noticed that on your Discord, it's just mostly technical stuff. But I found like some stuff in where you, for example, if where you in the PDF where you explain your model,
Yeah,
your two models. In one of the models, you talk about actually pressing the button, executing,
yeah.
and that's where you kind of go off into talking about where it's just comes with experience. It's not something you can sort of learn in a day. So my first question is, do you plan to do any more trading psychology content for Discord and maybe for YouTube as well?
Yeah, man. In terms of like content, dude, I'll be honest. There's so much things related to psychology online, right? There's like
Yeah.
books about psychology. There's already people talk about psychology, right? I feel like
Yeah.
talk is cheap. I can't
Hmm.
say anything. I can't say anything new that's not already out there. If that makes sense, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So a lot of psychology is based on the person. Like I can tell you, hey, don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Just stop after X amount of trades. But you as a person, you have to have the self control to not be greedy and stop trading after two or
Yeah.
three red trades, right?
Hmm.
I can tell you all the things that helped me, but you have to actually go do it. Like, right? There's so much stuff about psychology already out there. Why do you think success rate is still so low? Because people just don't follow it. They say
Yeah.
they're gonna follow it, but they don't follow it, right?
Hmm.
I think what is needed and what I'm working on. I don't have a date for it, but it will be available to everyone in the Discord, right? Like, how can I like create these things? You can create your own parameters, and you can see how you're performing based on the parameters you set. So it gives you the
Yeah.
data right away. Versus me saying something about psychology or saying, "Hey, do this." You can just import your own settings that you want to follow beginning of the week and see
Yeah.
if you follow them, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, psychology is just a you versus you battle. Like
Hmm.
no third person can come in there and help you with psychology. Like truthfully, like I can say something and you have to actually go and do it. So it's a constant battle with you and your like conscious. Be like, hey, I have to stop trading. I know it's this day. If I keep going, I'll lose money. That conscious that
Yeah.
could flip so quickly. Like, okay, let me try one more trade, and that one
Hmm.
trade messes you up. It blows your shit, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's the problem with psychology, man. It's like there's so much already out there, and it's always a battle with yourself. There's not much I can do, right? I've already said you already know like the tools I use, right? I have a restriction on like a personal DLL, X
Yeah.
amount of
Yeah.
red trades to kind of cap my downside. And I always talk about capping your downside. When you're not seeing it right, cap it and just stop trading, right?
Yeah.
Just stop trading. Because
Yeah.
the thing is, if you stick around long enough, I promise you'll figure it out. But if you don't cap your downside, that shit is unlimited, right? So you can just
Yeah.
blow X amount of money, and you don't even realize it until after
Yeah.
the
Yeah. Yeah.
fact. Because when that tilt cycle takes over, it's dangerous, man. Tilt is one of the most dangerous things in the world, bro. Especially with when it comes to money, anything with money and tilt, horrible.
Yeah.
That's why it's kind of hard, man. But I want to create some tools not only just for like actual trading strategy, but also like prop firms where you can actually see directly, hey, you're overspending, or like, hey, you set this allowance for yourself to spend on props, right? Like
Hmm.
this expense, you're overspending for based on the limit that you send. Things like that,
Yeah.
right? Because you can go in, put your settings in, and then you have the data to see, okay, I'm doing something wrong this week or this month. I need to, what can I change? What am I doing wrong? You can evaluate yourself.
Yeah. Right.
Good question though.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I just sort of wondered because yeah, there's I mean, like you said, there's just hundreds, no, not like tens of thousands of videos on like trading psychology, and yeah, I think that there's no like one habit that's gonna change everything. But that kind of leads me to my second question, if you don't mind that it's about trading psychology again.
Yeah, go for it.
Um, like what is the habit that had like the most impact on your trading results?
Yeah.
From turning, from bad to good. Like, what's the one habit that you change that sort of mm, that sort of uh, helped you become a better trader?
Yeah. I would say the biggest thing that was a killer, I actually talked about it on X today, is impatience, dude.
Hmm.
Now you can, like, for example, today, how long did we wait for the second trade? We took two trades on stream in the morning, right?
Yeah.
How long did we wait in this for the second trade? Patience is like the number one most important skill in trading. Hey, once you have a working strategy, people have a working strategy and they are not patient enough for it to develop. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
They get impatient and they just want to click the button buy or sell just to say I'm trading, right?
Yeah.
The impatience gets to so many traders and they're taking things outside of the strategy. So what's the point of having a strategy if you're just impatient? I want to ask you that,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? That's the most important skill. I'll tell you. Like, look, when I was first starting out, I had this habit of like, yo, the market's open. How do I get in? How do I make as much money as possible? But that is what majority of the people do, in my opinion, when they get introduced to markets. Is like they just want to trade for just to trade to make money. Unfortunately, that's not how good trading works. You have to develop an edge and wait for your edge to show up. And sometimes
Yeah.
that edge will not just show up right when you get on the screen. So you have to wait for it to develop, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And
So
I think I think it was the first trade today that was like the perfect example of what you're just saying, where there was the first pullback to the low volume node
yeah.
and to the area, and it immediately just shot up, and we
Oh my
waited.
god, dude. Oh look. Oh, I'll actually pull it up in our chat. So look,
Yeah. Yeah.
we had this. We were talking. He's talking about this right here. We were talking about a stream. I had this zone marked, this low volume pocket where he had huge trades, and this right here, we had it marked. I was watching it, and he's talking about this because in milliseconds, I'm talking about milliseconds. You see this
Yeah.
wick, and it just went to new highs. I was too slow to react to this. We missed it. Right. That's what he's talking about. And all this action here, I was just telling everyone, let's be patient. There's not good ROI. We'll wait. We'll wait. We were just having fun in the chat like we're doing right now with my boy Mike. And we waited for the retracement back near the low volume nodes. We took it long. And dude, you can I don't, this isn't no marketing, bro, because you brought it up, right? But
Yeah.
you saw what happened, right? How much were we in drawdown on this trade? Very little, right? And we
No, I
made it
mean
risk
almost
free.
nothing.
Almost nothing in drawdown. We made this trade risk free and we made 800 bucks on it. And that is where patience gets rewarded. I missed the trade. I stayed patient. It required me not trading for an hour. But guess what? We got the opportunity and we executed on it the next time. And that is all trading is, man. If the opportunity shows up, execute. If it doesn't, just wait. Just do anything other than press buy or sell.
Yeah. 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 That's pretty well said, actually. Yeah.
Just do anything in the world, bro. You know, go on Tinder, get a girlfriend, talk to some girls, talk to
Yeah.
3, 4 girls. Just don't press buy or sell.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, like I think it's something like I learned maybe like a year and a half after I started trading in general was to really you need to have a personal life that doesn't include anything about trading. So just go out with your friends, play video games with your friends. Because like at the start, I was so hooked on it that I would spend most of my time backtesting, and then when live session would open, I would just go and I would trade again, like on demo, but I would still trade again, and I would like burn out my eyes by looking at the charts all day, and it did me more wrong than good. So
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, screen time is not always a good thing, right? Um, and look, to be honest with you, dude, I was hoping for better action. This market price action, I would not be trading this if I was not streaming, right? We're trying to.
yeah,
I wouldn't even be looking
obviously,
at the. I wouldn't even be looking at the market because this is just grinding, right? That's why
yeah,
I'm
I
not
agree.
too. That's why I'm not trying to be aggressive right now because this is not. I know my strategy, and look how it's moving. It's just ranging in a small range now, right? So this is not optimal, I guess, price action for my strategy. That's why I'm being more patient. I want to see a deeper pullback, or I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna trade. I'm not gonna force a trade, and that is what reality of trading really is. People probably came on here. They're like, "Yo, I want to see you trade," but you know what I've learned through this whole streaming thing, bro, is beginning when I was streaming. Um, I wanted to take a trade. I feel like it would be boring as fuck if I don't take a trade on stream. But then it's like those things. Be like, I want to have entertainment value in there. But then when I force a trade and I lose, guess what happens, bro? All these people online, these haters are like, yo, this guy just fucking loses. No, people come here to watch trade and they're like, why aren't you fucking trading? You're just yapping all day.
Yeah,
But that's the
yeah,
reality of trading. Like, if you want good trading, that's why I've just had this no, I don't give a fuck attitude because good trading, you're not active every single time. Unfortunately, for people online on the YouTube, whatever, they don't realize what's fucking going on. Most of the people they watch streaming that actually trade, they make money off them regardless because they sell affiliates to them directly. Be like, hey, yeah, you failed this account. Yeah, I'm entertainment trading, whatever. Use my code, buy another one, right? It's
yeah,
time to
yeah,
change that narrative into what really good trading is. Learn to be patient. Watch someone that teaches you the good habits of trading instead of just like, trading in the fucking chop, like constantly blowing accounts and just buying another one. Because guess what?
yeah,
You're paying for that account. You're fucking paying for that account. But hey, that's the industry we're in. Sorry,
yeah.
I went on a little
Um,
tall tangent there, bro. But it pisses me
no,
off.
it's all no, it's
It
great, it's
pisses
great.
me off.
Yeah,
It legit pisses me off. Because you have these influencers. People call me an influencer. Call it whatever you want. I will always be a fucking trader, right? I want to see traders win. I don't care what your favorite influencer says, whatever, right? I don't make shit
yeah,
off affiliates, right? I say use my code to fill up the space. If you want to use it, use it. But I'm not just constantly in your face on any of my social media, be like, use my code. All
yeah,
my income is from trading. So that's how I am. That's how I move. And if people have an issue that I just yap and don't trade because I don't force a trade, they can go fuck themselves, right? It's like I'm not
yeah,
gonna force a trade.
yeah, yeah. That's simple.
Awesome, bro. All right. Sorry, I went on a little tangent again. I tend to do that,
Nice.
bro. But go ahead. Do you have any other
Completely fine.
questions? Great questions, by the way, bro.
Yeah. I mean, question is more on a technical side.
Yeah, go for it.
Um, right. I just opened like the charts because I decided like I don't want to trade for the rest of the day, but I went on NQ and ES on the 30-minute,
Yep.
and I can see that we're slow on ES. We're kind of already out of the last week's range,
Yeah.
and we're coming into the range, the range before from the 13th of June to the 13th of June when there was the contract rollover, right?
Hmm.
So like, at this point when exactly do you say, uh, okay, we're in a new range. I'm gonna start using the levels from this range. Is there like a certain level that has to be hit, or is it just by looking at the chart and seeing like obviously, okay, we're in this new range?
Yeah. So obviously you're talking about ES or NQ. Sorry, I missed that part.
Yes, right now.
Okay, let me pull up the chart on the 30-minute. You said.
Yeah,
I don't know why this is on the 1 minute. Let me go 30. Pull it up on here. Okay, you're saying how it's in previous. Let me do RTH as well. Okay, yeah. So we're into a new value that we formed the week of rollover, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
we
Sorry, I meant to say I meant to say value, not range. Yeah, my bad.
yeah. So we're inside of value that look, I'll mark it here. So we're in this value that we were talking about in the
Yeah.
pre-market. So yeah, we're inside of, we broke out a previous value underneath. So buyers can like obviously dominated the auction and have dominated the auction the past 2 days. So we're inside of the value from previous I guess the rollover weeks, not last week, but the week
Yeah.
before that. So yeah, the information from that week is important too, right? So now we're inside of that value. So we look at where sellers took over and dominated, right? So like right now, I'm
Yeah.
looking at the chart. There's activity around 600s. That's an important level that we can watch tomorrow if we come up there. We got some ways to go, but market's been really pumping. That's an area we can watch. There's some activity that I have marked here from 580s, I believe. We'll probably talk about this tomorrow based on where we open, right? But
Yeah.
580s is another area, right? So yeah, we would want to put emphasis on that, like the rollover week value area and volume profile from that week
Yeah.
because we're back in that range. So we want to see how price acted around those value area highs and lows where we have volume cluster built up.
Yeah.
And if you have any low
And then
volume nodes.
eventually we can use them to find a trade and that then execute at a small time frame, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Um. Okay. I had one more question that I had in mind. Uh, it was basically in general about time frames,
Yeah, go
where
for it.
let's say you have a higher time frame, let's say a higher time frame model like look above and fail,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go from the 30-minute to the 2-minute on NQ and 3-minute on ES, and you see a possible execution or a possible trade that you can take,
Yeah.
but it goes against your higher time frame, not bias, but the general idea on the higher time frame.
No.
Does the higher time frame win at that point?
Yeah, always.
Because
Always.
it holds more power.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, if you have a higher
Yeah.
time frame bias and a higher time frame level, it always holds more importance, right? So that would probably be a lower probability trade. So I would probably size
Yeah.
down in that trade.
Yeah.
And if you remember today, remember that higher time frame level we were looking at on NQ? Why did I hesitate on that trade on NQ long? Why did I take ES long? Yes, ES was holding better, but we had the higher time frame resistance on NQ. So I was like, NQ is struggling a bit around there, so that's why I don't like the long as much as I like the long on ES, where we had the low volume pocket below.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So like, the general question was, if you see it on like the higher time frame, or you're like on the lower time frame, you're like, okay, this is a possible trade, but the higher time frame says otherwise, so I'm out. Is that it?
Yeah.
Basically.
Or
okay.
or don't take the trade, or just really size down if you like the trade, but you do have that. Yeah.
Yeah. Risk, small risk. Yeah.
Sorry about that. Awesome, bro. Great questions, by the way, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, by the way, if I saw that someone in your chat, like some people were asking about, the Discord and the membership and stuff. So if anyone has a question, then,
Yeah.
I'm sure you, yeah, I'm sure you would answer it objectively as well. But I'm also glad to answer anything.
Okay. Yeah. Look, I didn't ask him. He wants to do it, guys. All right. If anyone has a question for Mike in the chat, he's opened it to you guys. I didn't even do that. That's him saying he wants to answer your questions.
Because like at one point when I was considering joining your Discord, I was doing like research on it and stuff. So I know that if I joined your stream and someone from the Discord was here, it would have helped me more make a decision.
Does the Discord include your deep charts template? I can take this. Yes, it does. Deep chart or Motorwave, which is better in your opinion? Do you use deep charts?
Mike? No, I use Motorwave.
Okay.
I think if you're like really starting with trading, I don't think it's necessary for you to make any like a longer commitment to anything. I think you should just try something out. In my case, it was Motorwave. It's also what Yush was using, but had some trouble with it. You know, but like in the beginning, it's perfect. It has everything you need.
Yeah. And it's cheaper. So
Yeah. In a nutshell, yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
hey bro, be honest, bro. It just, whatever you feel like it works better, don't be like, yeah, it's cheap, deep charge sucks. If that's what you feel, just say it.
No, no, I don't. No, I don't think the deep shot sucks. I mean, like I haven't used the platform ever,
Bro,
so
I think the monthly is coming out soon. They were the Deep
yeah,
Charts team
yeah,
were at the expo that I went to in London,
yeah,
and I asked them about it. They said it's coming soon, and they're rolling out I think a Mac version. I think they only have
yeah.
Windows or yeah.
That's the other thing. Yeah, I saw it on their website that there's like the monthly column and it's coming soon. So I mean, I'll definitely try it in the future, and maybe it will fit me better than Motorwave. But I meant it more like for someone who's starting and wants to just try it like for once and look at the concepts and see how it moves. I think Motorwave is perfect for it.
Yeah. Awesome. I have a question. So all Discord members copy your live trade? I mean, we can ask Amanda. We can ask Mike right now. He's here. Do you copy my trades, bro?
No, I try not to.
Yeah. It's
I try
not
not.
the
I mean,
goal is
like,
not to copy for sure, right? It's
yeah,
more
I
so
mean,
to understand the process.
and Yush says it like almost like on every instance or like every chance he gets. Like the goal is for you um, to be able to execute, based on your strategy, your knowledge. So I tend not to.
Good
But
man.
like I'm not, I like at the same time, I'm gonna be honest. If I'm watching your stream and I see a trade and I have Motorwave, and I see the same thing, then yeah, like why would I not take that trade?
I mean, yeah, that's normal because you see it too, right? You're like, okay, I'm on
Yeah,
the same, I'm seeing the
yeah,
same thing, and that's honestly the goal, right? You can
yeah,
kind of learn my strategy and take pieces of it, if not the
yeah,
exact thing, and see if it fits what your
yeah.
style is.
I mean, yeah, I mean, if someone is trying to find a copy trading group, you just don't go here. It's no.
It's not it, but
It's like
that's
if you're gonna join the first day just because you want to like make money by copy trading, you're not gonna do it because you're not gonna understand the concepts. It's not gonna happen.
yeah. I mean that's the beauty of live trading, right? You can actually
Yeah,
see
yeah, it's
real
perfect.
trading off the models.
And like the goal eventually, at least for me, is for to watch enough of your streams and your recordings so that I can be in front of the chart myself without looking at your stream and mark out my levels that I think and then execute based on them and be successful in them. Which I think
That's
it's like most of the Discord members goal eventual.
yeah, bro. I mean, look, the Discord's never meant to be like copy me and just do that, right?
Yeah, like a signal group, or
It's
some
not a
bullshit.
signal group.
Yeah,
It's just this
yeah,
signal group is like a freaking band-aid. This doesn't teach you anything. The goal is to teach you to be successful as a trader
yeah,
and eventually trade live capital, right? If you're a prop trader, I want to get people to think long term, right? Become successful
yeah,
in prop if you trade that, and then eventually scale to trading your own money once you have success at the
yeah,
prop stage. Because to be honest, look, what I'm showing, the stuff that I trade works in real markets. It's not a sim strategy. It works in live capital too.
yeah.
Um, bro, this market is just going straight up.
Yeah, I mean it's
Oh,
it's
man,
crazy. Yeah, so if I can ask one more question,
go for it. Go for it.
um, uh, like you just as you're trading the PM session, uh, and like right now at this point I'm trying to perfect. I get better at trading the first hour or 2 hours, preferably from the open.
Yeah.
Do you think I should stick to this for a while and then try to eventually try to trading a PM session? Because from what I understand, like a PM session is a lot slower. There's less volatility, less everything.
Yeah. I would say, I mean, I think you would be fine. You don't even have to look at PM session, bro. Just trade,
Yeah,
just trade the first few hours and you're done. That's when the most majority of the volume is there.
yeah,
Like PM, as you're seeing, it's a bit slower, right? As you're seeing
yeah,
right now.
yeah,
But I think the reason I like to stream here on PM is because we can actually have good conversation like we're doing right now, right? It's like slow paced learning. You see how you've been on the streams. You come to the streams. You see
Yeah.
how fast things move, right?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, people on YouTube will try to copy me. It's just the reality of the situation, right? Most of the people will try to, and then you know what happens? You know how in our Discord, right? No one really asks where my stop loss or target is. So you see all that.
Yeah.
YouTube,
Yeah.
if I take a trade, everyone's like, "What's your stop loss? What's your
Yeah. What's your
TP?"
TP? What's your stop loss?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
just copying, right? Um,
Yeah.
and look, the goal is
And
not
that.
to freaking manage your trade. Like you gotta do shit yourself at the end of the
Yeah.
day.
I mean, like if you want to become, you can't copy trade for the rest of your life, you know. If
Exactly.
like the general idea of trading is, of course, we would be lying to ourselves if we didn't say we don't go in for the, for the money and financial freedom. But if you do this and if you make it happen, you've learned a skill for the rest of your life. But like, what are you gonna do if you're gonna copy trade for the next 20 years? It's pointless. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone.
It's yeah, man. It's a band-aid, bro. Like what happens like
Yeah.
if you're just copy trading me, what happens when I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to retire from this? You get screwed. You haven't built
Yeah.
a skill, right?
Yeah.
Um but you're doing amazing, Mike. I've been seeing you, you've been killing it. Um keep going, bro.
Thanks, man.
You're
Thank you.
you're off to a good start.
Thanks, man.
Do you have any other questions, bro? I don't see any questions in the chat, at least. To you, asking, yo, if you have any questions for Mike, he's asking you guys for questions. So ask him. Just ask the questions, he'll answer it. All right, go ahead, bro. Any other questions for me from you?
Uh, yeah. Well, I had one more question about like the LAF and LBF model.
Yeah.
When you see, let's say, like it's preferably, at the value area high or value area low.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's say the price comes up to value area high, chops a little bit, and then goes down. Versus when it just goes up, and then a perfect LAF model, after a few candles, it goes smoothly down.
Yeah.
Is the first instance still an LAF if there's chop above it?
Yeah, right. So it doesn't always have to come straight down, right? It's all about we're looking for trap participants for those models, right? And usually like on like LBF and LAF on this type of day don't work because it's trending, right? Because the model is just based on price being in a range or in a balance, right?
Yeah.
So remember, I think someone asked in the chat today, it's like, is this like a look above and fail? I'm like, dude, it's a trending model. You don't want to look for that. Right.
Yeah.
So the setup is based on just price balancing or stuck in a range, and what we're looking for is essentially no one's in control, right? Usually when price consolidates for like a long time, you will never get a retracement back to those value area highs and low. You know why? Because the breakout should be really strong because of all the accumulation in that range, right? So when it happens, there should be so much momentum coming in on the one side where you have a lot of, let's just say on the upside, right? Like let's see if you get a breakout from a huge range compression to the upside. The momentum should be so strong from the buyers, and then you should get shorts getting stopped out, creating even a bigger momentum, right? That we shouldn't even come back. We should be leaving low volume nodes on the breakout, not seeing a move up and then a straight move down, or just a break up and a small consolidation above that value area high, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the signs of like a true breakout that you'll tend to see. And this is me telling you from experience watching this over the years. It's not like a set like thing. I have a requirement. It's just what I've noticed when LBF works and when it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, let's see. You sure? Oh wait, this one's from me. Okay, your Google Doc file for MotoWave isn't working. Can you help me out? I'll take a look at it, bro, after the stream. See what's going on. This guy I'm asking you, Mike, what's your P&L so far? Listen, I'm gonna stop this for 1 sec. You can answer the question, not answer it, right? But what I will say is, I don't think the P&L really matters. He's 3 weeks in. I mean, how long have you been doing order flow before the Discord? I probably assume like month or two.
Yeah,
And
but like
yeah,
only studying, like not
yeah.
touching a
Why
chart.
does the P&L matter when he's learning something new within 1 or 2 months, right? Don't you? If you focus on the P&L when you're learning something new in the first 2 months, you're looking at it wrong. Focus on learning a system, and the money will come after. P&L is not
Yeah.
important. If you look at P&L, that's when you don't make money. I'm being truthful. All right, go ahead. Do you want to answer the question? I just wanted to say that before continuing.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't have a problem. Like, I'm gonna separate it because I made like some money from ICT, but I honestly just want to forget it because like I want to throw that all area behind me. But ever since learning order flow and like I actually started trading it just about I joined 3 weeks ago. I understand the concepts, and then a week after I tried.
Yeah.
And since then, I've passed one eval. On the second one, well, on the 50K flex, I took a payout of 2,400.
Okay. So you got a payout already, huh?
Yeah, yeah, I did, and it was,
Nice,
but,
bro.
but I didn't like the payout that I got. Uh, it was a live,
Hmm?
but I passed the eval with ICT concepts back then. I've had this account for a long time, so I didn't pass the eval through order flow.
Okay. Got you. Well, hey man, look, you're keeping an account for a while. That's already like huge
Yeah,
props to you. Most people don't can keep a prop account live for a long time. So it's good you're
yeah,
treating it like a real account and keeping it focused on the risk management and not blowing the account in like a week.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
so good. That's good, bro. And yeah, bro. I'll tell you this: P&Ls will come. Don't worry about the P&L. Just focus on
yeah,
the
yeah.
strategy and building confidence, and the P&L will be built on. It'll compound based on that, the strategy
Yeah.
and building the confidence with it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, once I took, the idea like money, basically money out of my mind, when it comes to trading, like
Yeah,
just separating it, that's when I had the most success. When I wasn't focused on the money, when I
yeah.
was actually focused on learning new things and executing them. And now I'm like the most exciting I've ever been about trading because like the last I mean honestly like the last 5 6 months with the ICT I wasn't I was almost like disgusted. I know that's like a strong word, but it just it made me want to just throw up.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Wait, I gotta pause you for a second. All right. There's this guy
Yeah,
that
yeah,
says, "Look at this. Look at this. This is YouTube for you right now. Yush, please take
yeah.
one trade at least." You know what I'm gonna say to that, bro? Desi trading, Daisy trading. Here's what I'm gonna tell you, bro. You're on the wrong channel. I want you to do this right now. Click off the stream, unsubscribe, okay, and go watch someone else. Okay, do that. You'll be happy. Keep gambling. Okay, and peace out. Okay, cool. Now that we're done with that, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was pretty much it. Like once I took the PNL and the whole idea that the money that I make defines the trader that I am, it's just everything started, rolling from that point.
Yeah.
Um, and like once I like I'm not gonna say I understand order flow. I understand the basic concepts. I think I'm on the right path, and I was able to execute a trade, on my own. It was actually a breakout from a volume cluster back to the LVN, your model.
Okay.
But I did like it's your strategy and your model, but I was proud of myself because I found the levels, I recognized them, and that's what's important.
Oh, dude, that's dude, that's awesome. You did everything by yourself, man. Awesome, bro. That's honestly really good. Um, this question. Wait. Someone asked you this question, Mike. Would you say the Discord
Mhm.
is worth it? Have you learned a lot? Go
Oh,
be honest,
100%.
Mike. All right. Don't
I'm gonna
even.
be
I'm not even gonna
uh,
be here. All right. I'll go on mute.
yeah, like go have a sandwich. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, I would say from what I've learned in the last 3 weeks, I've learned more about the market than I have 2 years trading ICT. That is an absolute dead truth.
I didn't. He's not being paid
Once
to
you,
say this, by the way. He's not being
I'm
paid
not
to
being
say
paid.
this.
I can show you my bank account. I'm broke as fuck. uh, but yeah, like once I there's a cool thing where there's just different levels when you come into the Discord. There's different levels. There's a I think there's 3 levels if I'm in the member progression. There's level 1, level 2, and level 3. And on level 1, you basically look at the theory that order flow traders have about the market and why it moves. It's auction market theory, and it just changed like my whole view on trading in general. So I would definitely, and if I can bring this up, Yush, I've seen this live. If you're not happy and you're gonna start trolling, Yush and stuff, he's gonna refund you, and so you're good.
Yeah, bro. I don't really do any of the. I don't do. People know. People that have been on my YouTube stream know. I don't do BS, bro. I just kind of move with my
Yeah,
life. Be like, yo, if you have that energy, yeah, you can watch someone else, man. It's really not.
yeah.
It's not that deep, man. Just watch someone else. I don't need that energy in my life.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, but also you have to make sure that the person you're watching. I mean, I hate using this word, when it comes to trading, but like your mentor or your advisor or something like that. Um, you or the person that's teaching you how to trade, you got to make sure they know what they're doing. It's like, for example, I think the whole like mentorship thing is just bullshit to me, absolute bullshit.
Oh, like the people doing like
Yeah,
one-on-one mentorship and stuff.
yeah. Like one on one, like give me a $5,000 and I'll be your mentor, one on one. It's no, no. I think
See,
it's much better to rather join a community and just learn from each other, which is what happens. There's different columns with different trade ideas where, hundreds of people post their, trade ideas, trade executions. Everyone's, real nice for some exceptions. uh, and yeah,
awesome. I'm trying to see if there's. Oh, all caps. How much time did it take you to become prof? For me, 2 years.
yeah. The first time that I started actually, see if I can answer it as well.
Yeah, go ahead.
Uh, First time I actually started, seeing some money was 2 years.
You gotta pay the market tuition, bro. That's how it
Yeah,
is.
it's I like if there's anyone in the chat who thinks it's just like it go like unfortunately like trading gets put into this box of dropshipping, marketing, like get rich schemes or that type of thing. It's just not at all.
Yeah.
It's just like any other thing. You put your you just put your energy to it, your time to it, and like eventually, if you follow your rules and you're consistent with your discipline, you're just gonna get there. It's inevitable.
Bro, this is just keeps going up, man. Oh man, that's the type of day we're in, huh? Straight up price action.
Yeah, yeah. Like by looking at, I'm really glad that I closed Motive Wave.
I bet you there's so many people they're just waiting for me to take a trade and be like, yo, take a trade, Yush. Take a trade. Oh man.
Yeah.
The That's an interesting question. Which of the two indicators hold more weight? The delta profile or big trades? If you had to choose delete one from your chart, which would it be? Good question. I need both of them, bro.
Uh,
Both of them. What about you? What would you say?
I mean, honestly, you can't have one without the other.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, like if you're, for example, like if you're waiting for an absorption and you're trying to go the other way, it's you know,
Or go through basic or have a member progression thing that takes you through it. and then
Yeah.
I trade live, and I don't just trade live, showing just saying, "Oh, this is where I get in," or I try to actually educate what I'm seeing or why I'm seeing it real time in real markets as they're moving, which is I think is the best form of education, if you ask me.
Yeah. And if I can add to it, there's, like you just said about the member progression, it's like very carefully, uh, stripped down to like level 1, level 2, like what to do step after step after step. So, yeah. Oh, there's a question that I would want you to answer in the chat.
What is it? What is it?
Do you trade Asian session?
No, I don't trade
Yeah.
trap. That's a trap session.
Uh,
Dude, this is what I mean. Platform does not matter. I promise you the platform does not matter. People think, oh, like this platform, which is better. Dude, whichever platform that you find presents the information you need in the most clean fashion and cuts out the noise is the best platform.
Yeah.
It's not
And
about
even
not
yeah,
anything else. Go ahead.
and yeah, even I think like let's say TradingView, which what I found out, after learning something about order flow, that TradingView is the one that lacks, most of the good order flow confluences. But I mean, even on TradingFlow, if you would find a confluence there that's common to order flow and it works for you,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean you have to go to Motivwave or deep charts.
Exactly. Or using range, or I just use time. Have you ever messed with range charts, Mike?
No.
Why are the Discord sessions recorded for review? Yeah, they're all recorded. Ooh, this is a good question. I've already spoken about this. We'll get your opinion, Mike.
Mhm.
What does your
Yeah.
risk management on a 50K funded or eval look like?
Hmm.
50K. They're
That's
asking about a 50.
50, just full port. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, yeah, I
Uh,
guess Mike is a full porter, guys.
yeah, I'm a
He's a
gambler. You
full
got me.
porter.
Yeah, you got me. I mean, I've like watched before I even went into prop firm trading. I watched like I don't want to say I'm definitely not an expert. I mean, I have 2 evals and 1 express. So, uh, what I did back in evals, and I'm currently in an eval. I just have a specific number where I have an $1,800 drawdown.
Yeah.
So and I want to serve, and this was actually in one of your educational stuff about the prop firms, where you want to survive more than X amount of days.
Wait, you're telling me there's education on prop firms too?
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to. I had to do that. I didn't even know. Wait, you're saying there's prop firm education videos in the Discord? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right, go ahead. I had to make it. Go ahead. Sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
But no, it's fine. Where where Yush basically talks about how to approach them, how much money you should like basically spend on it, and the risk management is the most important. So what I did, I would risk 350 max per day, and I mean it works for me. For some people it can be a little higher, but it's what got me through the evals. Some people just wait for CPI and they place 2 stops, but yeah. And I actually didn't hear you answer the question. I mean, I looked at the video, but
I mean,
but
that's what I would do, bro. You watch the video,
yeah.
you said it exactly what I would do. That's what I would risk.
Bro, this seems so rigged. Like
It seems rigged. It's not though. That's the funny part.
I I think we need
Oh
to
my
bring one of
god.
your haters on here, so it's like
Oh,
balanced, you
dude,
know?
I think that would just you would have some good popcorn and just we'll just have I think
Yeah,
it'll legit be a therapy session. It'll legit
yeah,
be a therapy session if I have a bring. I actually want to do that. That'd be so much fun. I love talking to traders.
yeah,
Even if they're haters, I'll bring them on. I
yeah.
don't care.
But I mean, like,
Yo,
who's gonna join? You know, that's
they're
like the
haters. Look,
problem.
haters are one of those people. They never want to directly say anything. They always want to go on social media, say shit. But when I ask them to come forward, let's speak about the issue directly. Guess what? Crickets. If there's a hater
Yeah,
out there, if there's a hater out there that wants to kind of come forward and call and like let's just talk about the issues, right? Let's talk about the issues you have.
yeah,
And my goal is to just improve. I'm new to this whole like education thing, right? I come from the trading side of things. I'm still learning how to explain it. And look, you're new, but when the streaming thing just started, it was kind of hard, right? Balancing
yeah,
trading and streaming together.
yeah,
But now I've started to really get hang of it, explaining things while I'm camera and streaming and also just executing on it, right? No
yeah,
matter what the outcome. Before it was like all kind of new. It's like holy shit, there's so many people watching me just press that buy or sell, right? And no matter what anyone says, that takes some time to get used to. But now it's gotten to a
yeah.
point where I'm kind of used to
Definitely.
it, dude. Like, dude, were you there last week? I was in London streaming. We streamed 3 times when I was in freaking London last week.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Um, so it's like a thing that I like to do now, right? It's like whole community base. It's like people we talk to every single day. It's fun. No, you get upset and maybe punch him. How do you want me to punch him, bro? Virtual punch. He's like,
Really.
yeah. Do you want to tell him what you said to me yesterday? That. It's fucking hilarious. So say it, Mike. You
You
gotta
mean
say it.
you mean how you missed the setup?
Yeah, no. What did you say in the chat when you're like you should not talking? You must be what?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I was talking when you know. Okay, so there was it was like a simple like a simple like a setup that Yush was looking for. He saw it, but it happened just way too quick. Like milliseconds, type of shit, and it just missed, and then then Yush said, "Oh, okay, that sucks," but like no big deal. And then for like, I think Yush went silent for like 15 to 20 seconds or 25 seconds. And I was like, okay, so something's going on. So I just typed, Yush, are you that depressed or are my headphones not working?
Yeah, that's just the thing with streaming, man. It's like if you don't talk for a little bit, someone's like, "Oh, is it my
Yeah.
audio?" or like, "What's going on?" It's just me trying to focus. Man,
Yeah, and I honestly like wouldn't have the patience for do what you do. Like I would just get so pissed off. I
I
like
mean, dude,
when I
I don't think you've seen
it's
me crash out on YouTube yet. I have.
no, I don't think.
There's a limit to my patience, dude. I'm
Yeah,
not wired like some of these people streaming, bro. I'll be honest. And I don't want to be. I just want to keep it raw, unfiltered, and if people get their feelings hurt, then they get their feelings hurt. It is what it is. That's life. Um, really much else to that, right? But it is a lot of work because look, I'm answering the same question, especially when I come on YouTube. It's like the same questions over and over. Why are you using deep charts? Deep charts, this, right?
yeah, 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 yeah.
And you just have to repeat yourself. That's the reality of this stuff, right? But
Yeah.
there is value in it. It's not everyone doing the same thing. There's not all just haters online. There's people that genuinely want to learn from me. And
Yeah,
if I just do it exclusively on Discord, it's like, it's like they're gonna feel like I'm abandoning them, right?
yeah,
So it's like, how can I keep it? How can I find that balance? It's like where the Discord members are like, dude, this guy's just gonna stream on YouTube. Like, what the hell? Like, he's not even streaming X amount. But then also give something to the people that are not able to be in the Discord. So what can I do? That's
yeah,
why I found a good middle ground. It just, bro, this you're seeing this price action. I can't kind of predict the price action we're gonna get before before I decide I want to stream tomorrow. It
Yeah.
just happens the last few times we've had a really trending market where it's just been grinding up. And I don't want to force a setup. Like last time when I streamed, I had my good friend Chris on here. We just waited together. We were just doing what me and you are doing. We were just talking about whatever.
Yeah.
And somehow we got a nice pullback, and I caught along right before the stream. We'll see if that happens this time. But this market's been, bro. This market's just straight up. So
Yeah.
we'll see. Is there anything else here? Any other questions? Do you have any other questions, Mike? I don't really see. Why are you trading so late today, bro? Well, I promised to stream yesterday, right? I promised the people that I would stream, so I'm keeping my promise.
Oh yeah, well, I had like one more question. I think I like saw the answer to this on when I saw you with Riz, but
What's up?
I know you have like when you're looking for a setup, and you have different different criterias that need to be met.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure there were like I think it was for the LBF and LAF model, and you said that you need like ideally all of them to click. But let's say like not this chart, but this chart is shitty at this point, and you can do LBF and LAF when it's not in a ranged market. And like if let's say you had a range market, you went above, you went below, but there were no big trades at the top, but the delta was like really let's say it was a LAF, so the delta was really strong, but it just kept going nowhere. But you don't see any big trade indicator pop up. Do you still go for it?
Yeah. So look, that's why. Remember when someone asked the question, like, big trades or delta, which one would you use?
Yeah, yeah,
Sometimes, you can see a lot of size accumulating on the delta profile, but it might not trigger big size because they're reloading in smaller quantities, right?
yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah,
so you can see that information with the delta profile in that instance.
yeah,
That's why both of
yeah.
them are so important
So
together,
important.
right? So sometimes you won't see it. One with on the big trades. But if you see it on the delta profile, right? If you have a look above and fail, where you see significant amount of positive delta on a breakout, and then we reverse quickly back down, trapping all that
Yeah,
positive delta, that just shows that buyers are trapped, right? Because you
yeah,
saw all that positive delta come in and saw the follow through move to the upside on the breakout, and then if price quickly slices through back down after the breakout, all that positive delta is trapped above,
yeah,
meaning buyers
yeah,
are trapped above, right?
yeah.
So that's why it's useful, even if it didn't trigger the big trades. This is such a good question here by Sir Patrick Starr here, okay?
LBF.
You know what? This is such a good. Hey,
Okay,
Sir
that's
Patrick
actually
Starr.
awesome.
Yo, look. Thank you for some entertainment, dude. Uh,
Uh,
you know if TradeEvade has delta profile indicator? No clue. Do you know if TradeEvade has it?
no, 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 no way. I don't use TradeAway.
Yeah, too, bro. Me too. I use TradeEvade to just execute based on because some props only have TradeEvade.
Yeah.
But man, it's just slow, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about today, bro. I wanted to take a trade, but I can't force a trade, guys. I really can't. I'm up today on the day. I want to protect my green, and I don't see a setup where I want to take a trade and put risk on. Because this is what you see on the screen. The P&Os you see are my personal account, by the way. It's not a prop account. It's not a funded or eval. That's a personal account. My own money, live capital.
I think there's a pretty good trade idea in the chat if you can see it.
What?
YOLO full port.
FAG setup, bro? Is that the new setup?
No, YOLO. It's YOLO full port
Oh my.
from A3A3.
Of course, of course. Yo, full.
You warned me about this.
Yeah, dude. Welcome to YouTube.
That's crazy.
Is majority of your profits made from longs or short? Today, longs.
All right. I have actually no more questions, and I think I need to be studying for a few hours because it's already almost 10 o'clock p.m. here.
Oh shit, bro. Yo, Ben, thank you for hopping on, bro. Appreciate you. You didn't have to do this. Came on. This shit looks like fucking staged, but it wasn't. It wasn't. You should have asked some controversial shit, bro. Here, I'm gonna give you one more chance. Ask something super controversial. That shit will get clipped by someone else. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
If you can't think of anything.
Oh wait, just give me a second. Give me. I'm sure I'm gonna come up with
Don't
something.
say something super wild, bro. Don't say something super wild. Oh man. Oh damn, Mike's about to pull out a freaking banger, dude. He's
No, bro.
about to-
Like I'm thinking like, where's the line? You know, it's harder for me
No,
to
don't
come up with something.
don't say something. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna say no comment if you say something like completely wild, dude.
Uh, yeah, I mean, Patrick is right. I'm not a thinker.
Bro,
Be asking
he's burned out, bro. He's been studying for a minute. All right, we're gonna cut Mike some slack.
Yeah, dude, I'm all out. I really don't have a controversial question. I'm sorry.
It's all good, bro. It's all good.
You
Well,
can
you
ask,
tried. You
yeah,
tried.
try Patrick, Sir Patrick. Ask him to ask you a controversial question, and you have to answer.
Yeah.
I think
Apparently.
he's gonna have the one.
Hmm. Ronald has a good question for you, bro. Maybe this will stir up some shit. I don't know why. Is your Discord? I'll let Mike answer because he's a member of the community. Is the Discord just the community?
Is it just a community?
Yeah, that's what he's asking.
I mean, I'm not sure I understand. Maybe my English is bad. Like, is it just a community in a sense where it's just people fucking around, or is it just
I mean, that's the
like
question.
people?
That's why I was thinking maybe start some shit. What do we just take it how it is, right? It's just a community.
Yeah, I mean, like pretty much like all we do here is just sit in the chat, pass out memes, shit on Yush,
Yeah.
like stealing our parents' credit cards, buying evals. So
You heard it here. You heard it here. That's what we do with this. That's what we do in
yeah.
my community, bro. You know. Oh man. Hey, look, that's a good way. That's a good last question right there. I
Yeah.
really you heard it
Yeah, I
here
wasn't
first, right?
because like I was thinking before the stream of what questions should I ask. I wasn't expecting to be asking a controversial question. I didn't think you would put me to the spot.
You heard it here first, right? In this, my Discord is a community where people steal their parents' credit cards, buy evals.
Yeah.
Some CEO of this prop is gonna watch this and be like, "Shit, bro, get rid of
Yeah.
this guy. Get rid
You're
of
you're,
this guy, dude."
you're cut off. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks so much for having me. I
Yeah,
really
bro.
enjoyed
No,
it.
no, no. Thank you for coming on. And really good questions. Honestly, thank you for coming on, bro. Much love. Much
Yeah.
love. All right. Oh,
Thank you.
trade with
Thank
you
you. Have a
tomorrow,
good
bro.
day.
Peace.
Have a good trade. Bye bye.
All right. Fun little chat while the market just does. Whatever, bro. We've been streaming, dude. I've been streaming for an hour 30. It doesn't even feel like that. Okay. We got 30 minutes left in the session. Trying to see if I can. We might do a giveaway. We might do a giveaway. We might not do a giveaway. That's what I'll say. It'll be random when the giveaway happens. Because I feel bad, you know? You come here to watch trading. Instead, you just got me yapping. So, you know, I'm not gonna force a trade, but as long maybe I can reward you guys for keeping up with my BS. The ones that stick around. Yush checking in to show some love. Thank you, Dad Trader. Appreciate you, bro. What was your first prop payment? It was Apex in 2023. That was my first payout from prop. What was your first celebrity crush? I'm trying to think. Who was my first celebrity crush, bro? Yeah, yeah, I can't think of it. I really can't. Wait, who's my first celebrity crush? Kylie Jenner. There you go. That was my first celebrity crush. Are you anticipating any setups, or does it need a pullback first? I don't see a setup up here. I marked out the area that I want to see us test. Usually, this is my second day trading in the Discord. Caught the two setups earlier. The long volume profile videos have amazing value. So much in there. Yeah, bro. More videos coming. All right. Thank you for being part of the community. More videos coming. How much was your first prop payment? It was $1,000. Do you share bank statements or monthly calendars or anything? I share every payout that I get, bro. Let me see. Actually, I took some money out from my so every month towards the end of the month, I take a payout from the money that I've made on my personal account. Let me see if it actually hit. But essentially, you can see it on X. That's where I document everything. So I took a 35K withdrawal wire request from my personal account. My personal capital, by the way, trading live. So I realized 35K in profit. I think I made around 40, but I took 35. Took 35 for the month out to my bank account. I'll post that later in the day, probably after the stream. If you want to see proof, it's on X. It'll be on X. What is? All right. Anything else you guys have? Questions? We're getting a little bit of pullback right now, but I don't really see what I want to see just yet. I see a little bit deeper pullback. There's Billy Bob. There's Billy Bob. Oh my god. I keep passing evolve consistently, but the moment I get funded, I end up blowing it. It's incredibly frustrating. What causes this much? Well, I think when you get to funded stage, you're thinking about how to get your money, how to get a payout, and you're getting emotionally tied to every trade. My guess. Versus an eval, you're just trading your setup. So, from what I can tell, I don't know much. You can share if you want to share a little more. We can go a little deeper into it. But what I would say is just size down. I think you're getting really emotional with your funded account versus you are in your eval, and it's causing a tilt cycle where after you're either oversizing or after taking a losing trade, you think you've lost the opportunity to get a payout. You already answered this question. Will you be streaming daily from now on? Are you talking about YouTube? Streaming daily on YouTube? Because that's not happening. No offense. But yeah, it's not happening. I'm not streaming daily on YouTube. It just wouldn't be fair. Honestly, it wouldn't be fair to the people that are in the Discord. Yeah, I'm not streaming daily on YouTube. Uh, who was your inspiration for Look Above and Fail? Trader Vic. I don't know any of those people, if I'm being completely honest with you. I just took what I've noticed watching ESNQ over the years and walling profile, and I created a structure off it, and I kind of people are like, it's really just a mean reversion setup, but it's also like a look where you look above value area and get below. So I just called it look above and look below fail. And people I ran with it. We came up with that's how the name kind of came up. It's just a mean reversion setup at the end of the day. Um, how do I join the community? Well, you can see under me, under the face cam, there's a tag that says "Come learn order flow." You can go on the website yushcapital.co. Guys, I'm really like sorry, man. I want to trade. I don't think you guys understand. I don't want to just yap and stuff, but one thing I promised myself I want to do on these streams is it just gives a wrong image of what trading is force a trade. And if I don't see something that I'm really confident in, I'm just not going to take it. Is my profile anchored to three? Oh, sorry. Your anchor, Yeah, it's Anchor to 9:30 a.m. EST open. Well, we'll do a giveaway. Okay, I promise. We'll do a giveaway for you sticking with me. Even though I hope next time we stream on here, we'll actually get a setup. Does Deep Chart pay you to use this platform? I wish. I paid for Deep Chart myself, my guy. I don't get paid anything. If they did, that would be great, but I don't. People think, I mean, you really think I would pay? It's actually a good platform. Um, I'm not saying that because I'm getting paid by any chance. That would be shit, bro. Bring that. Honestly, if they want to pay me, that'd be great. Wouldn't it be great? What's your favorite prop firm? Yeah, that's a good question. I have like a three. I have three really good props that I like: Lucid, Tradeify, and TPT. Take Profit Trader. When will you be doing another live trading session? What Ronald? Do you mean on YouTube, or do you mean just overall live trading? Yes, on YouTube. I have no idea. I don't know when I'm going to be streaming again on YouTube. What I'm going to do now, though, instead of me picking a day to stream day before, I'm going to actually look at the price action and just schedule the stream the day of if there's good price action to trade in the PM. Because this is hard to trade, man. But I already scheduled it the day before, and I'm like, dude, I promised the stream, so I gotta go live. For now, we'll change that up for next whenever I do stream. I don't have a time for you, dude. I don't want to give you a time and then I don't come on. I don't have a time when I'm gonna stream on YouTube again. Why look for shorts? Like this whole day is just long. I haven't seen one good opportunity for shorts this whole day. The profit version of deep chart does not have it, so it doesn't help for the strategy. Well, don't get it through Profirm then. Or just use another platform that has order flow tools, bro. Okay. Awesome. Cool. What we're gonna do is hold up. If I can set up. All right, we're gonna do a giveaway. We're gonna do a lucid giveaway, okay? 25K. Because, dude, I'm not gonna. The ones that are still around, you've heard me yapping. What's the least I could do? What we're gonna do here. Before we end the stream. Okay, we're gonna do a giveaway. All you gotta do is type lucid in chat. Type lucid in chat. I'm gonna give you until 3:50 p.m. EST, okay? 3:50 EST. And we'll roll for the winner after. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Also, it's only one entry, okay? You spam it, it's not gonna make a difference. It's only one time you will be entered, so there is no point of spamming it. I had to say that because, well, you guys are crazy, huh? Three more minutes. Ooh. All right, one more minute. One more minute for anyone that hasn't entered. All right, I'm just gonna do it on here. I'm just gonna select the Nightbot will randomly pick someone. All right, let's pick the winner. Here we go. The winner is Rohan S U49. All right. That's the winner. Okay. So what I need you to do is DM me on X or YouTube. Put a screenshot of your profile, and I'll give you that 25K flex. All right. I'm tired. Oof. Any last minute questions, guys, before we end the stream? It's unfortunate we couldn't really get a good setup, but that's the reality, man. Reality of the situation on a grind up day. Dude, what is this guy spamming? Dude, this is what I mean. This is just YouTube, bro. YouTube. I mean, yeah. Tomorrow's a new day. We'll do. Look, as much as I gotta stop, I'm not gonna. I thought scheduling the stream gives everyone time. You know, gets the word out there that hey, look, I'm gonna be streaming. I'm gonna be streaming the next day. But this method, at least for PM, it probably doesn't work that good. So we're gonna change it up. Whenever I do future streams on YouTube, we'll just do them like live trading ones. We'll just do them. I'll just schedule them on the day of if the action looks like it's pretty good. We'll do. All right. We're gonna end it here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Unfortunately, no trades. Unable to send you a picture on X, bro. All right, just text me your username, and we'll go from there, bro. We'll chat there. It's been fun. Gonna go full port now. Maybe Thursday live would be amazing. I am streaming on Discord. The mornings are only for Discord, man. That's a promise I made to them. That's where we learn all the stuff. So we're gonna be streaming on there. But awesome. Thank you guys as always. And until next time, peace and goodbye.